license.
And not a hippopotamuses?
Well, I thought it was a good idea.
So you thought it was a good idea to butcher a Christmas classic?
Well, not exactly.
Yeah, let's just tell them to go to Ocala Aviation.
Because getting your pilot's license
is the best present ever. Christmas.
Central Florida Eye Institute is the area's leader in laser vision correction. From high-definition refraction surgery and LASIK vision correction to custom cataract, glaucoma, and diabetic treatment, you can count on Dr. Crowley and his effective, friendly staff to provide you with the quality care you deserve. Call 352-237-8400 for an appointment or more information. That number again is 352-237-8400. Looking forward to service your vision needs.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
All right, 5 minutes after 9 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this morning. You are getting close to the end of the year. How many of you are hoping to get a refund on your income tax return? I'm guessing that's probably true for a lot of you. And this year, there was some news earlier, like maybe a month ago or so, that things have changed. January 1st, a new law will take effect, and it's called the PATH Act. So if you know all of the answers to that, you don't need to listen. But if you don't know the answers to that, David Prokupek is going to help us with this. He's on the phone. He's the president and CEO of Jackson Hewitt Tax Service. He's going to talk to us about the PATH Act, protecting Americans from tax hikes, and let's see how it affects your income tax refund, if at all. Good morning, David. Thank you for being on the air with us.
Hey, Larry. Great to be here with you.
And where are you? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm in New York this morning.
All right. So how does this affect us? And what is PATH an acronym? It sounds like it's a good thing. Protecting Americans is the first two words.
Protecting Americans is always good, but and it is an acronym. It is always a good thing. But as you noted, the big news for your listeners in taxes this year is delayed refunds, and 80% of Americans actually get a refund, and so we're expecting refunds could be delayed as much as 4 weeks because of this new PATH Act. And what it's about is that the IRS is cracking down on tax fraud and identity theft. And it's been a long time coming, you know, and so there's a lot of bad guys out there. So that's the protecting Americans part. So what are they doing? They're going to be checking all of our W-2s this year to make sure that we are who we say we are. People are getting their earned income credit and other benefits. They're going to make sure that that money is going to the right folks, and so that takes time, and they don't really have that much choice. So to your point, the act is a good one. It's getting some good people caught up and at a time when they really need their refund.
And does it apply to everybody, or is there any way around it? Like if you went to an accountant, would it speed things up, or a tax preparer?
No, it impacts almost everybody, especially for people who file in January and February. And so you've got 30 million people who are filing in January alone just because they need and want to, and they're used to filing early to get that refund early. But whether you file online or you go to an accountant, folks aren't getting their refunds until the end of February.
Oh my gosh!
But we're trying to help. Yeah, so at Jackson Hewitt, we're trying to help people get around it, so to speak.
That's that's what I want to know. How do you help? Is it a loan, or how are we going to do this?
Yeah, and so we came up with a new offering this year called the Express Refund Advance. And it is an advance. We're giving folks up to $1,300. There's no fees or any interest involved, no costs. And it's really against the refund that you have coming. And so we're going to advance money against it. And in fact, in Walmart today, we're in 3,000. We're opening up 2 weeks early, and we're letting folks come in with their pay stub and walk out with money.
Oh, okay.
So that's how we're going to do it. And you can't get it online, and it's new and innovative, and we think it's going to help a lot of people out.
And so what do they need to do? Just show up at one of the offices?
Yeah.
Okay.
They can do a couple of things. They can go online and in 5 minutes or less and get pre-qualified, answer 5 questions. Or they can come into Walmart or any one of our other, we got 6,000 offices, a lot in Orlando. Yeah. And so they can come in with a pay stub, we'll fill in a few numbers, and they should walk out with money.
Okay, so maybe at first, when people first heard about this, they were confused whether they should be, glad that the government did this or mad that the government did this. But I mean, ultimately, it sounds like it protects us. The world has changed so much. We pay extra just so we don't have our identity stolen. That's one of the topics we had just the other day. So I guess this is a good way of doing this.
It is, and I think, look, protecting us and identity theft is the way of the world, so I think the IRS is doing the right thing. But at the same time, $50 billion of delayed refunds, Americans don't have that kind of spare change lying around to bridge the gap. So we're trying to do our part, and I think it'll hopefully work out for everybody.
So some of the public service announcements that we heard and we broadcast, as a matter of fact, from the IRS were I guess sent to us so that we would be aware that this was coming.
Yeah, I mean, we've been concerned, and so the IRS is doing their best, but we've been concerned people haven't gotten the memo, so to speak. So we're trying to get the word out, because I think it still will surprise a lot of people, that the delay's coming. And so I think everyone's doing their part so people can plan appropriately.
Now, if somebody goes to get their refund and it's not as much as they wanted, or they wanted to change anything, can the folks at Jackson Hewitt help them out with that? Like, in other words, for the coming year, so that in 2018 maybe they have a better refund, or maybe some people don't want to get a refund. They just want to break even. That's the way I look. I would rather break even. I'd rather not owe anything and have the government not owe me anything. That's how I would like it to end.
Yeah, a lot of people like that. And yes, of course, people can come into Jackson Hewitt and see one of our, and we got 25,000 tax pros, and make sure folks are not missing a deduction. One little deduction can cost you thousands of dollars, so we sit down for free with folks and figure that all out. We are sitting down, and people are trying to lower their tax bill yet before the end of the year, so we're encouraging people to give to charity and set up an IRA and do those kinds of things. Uh-huh. And then our new president's going to have a lot of changes.
That's what I was going to ask next. Yeah, is that going to change anything in 2018?
Tremendous change coming. I mean, he's saying it's in his top, 2 things in the tax reform in the first 100 days. So we're expecting most people to pay less and have it be simpler, and some benefits to working moms and dads and students. But it's going to change for everybody. And so people, when there's big change, they need to sit down and they want to talk to someone about that change. So we expect the phones to ring a lot, and people wanting to sit down and figure out what it means for them.
And one of the calculating questions is regarding health insurance. I know that you're penalized if you don't have it. How much of an effect do you think that will have on the average return?
Yeah, it's a really great question. The penalty, as you know, it's been going up every year. So we're in the 3rd year of the penalties going up, and so for people who don't get health insurance, it's 2% of their adjusted gross income. It can be in the $400 a person range, $600 a person range. So it's a lot.
Wow.
And as we know, Trump is planning on trying to repeal that this next year. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Now mine was prorated by the month. Are they doing that again this year?
Yeah, but it is prorated, but we're already into the 3rd year, so you're supposed to have health care all year long.
Right,
so,
right.
If you're new into getting health care, prorated, but right now you should have it all year.
All right. Well, you did mention that you have offices in Walmart. The website is jacksonhewitt.com, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Well, David, thank you. That was easy, really. I mean, the answer to the problem seemed really relatively easy. David Prokupek, thank you for being on the air with us. Have a great Happy New Year.
You too, Larry. Thanks for having me.
All right. We will take a little break, and we will be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Some fog patches around Wednesday morning, otherwise a warm day with clouds and sun. There may be a shower near the coast, high 79 to 83. Wednesday night will be partly cloudy and mild, low 59 to 63. Thursday remaining warm with intervals of clouds and sun, high 76 to 80. For Friday, partly sunny, breezy and cooler, high 59 to 63. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Hi, my name is Erica Olstein. I'm a doctor of acupuncture and oriental medicine. So, you used to be wired, now you're just tired. You used to be thin, but now you're the heaviest you've ever been. You don't necessarily always have to take a med if your thyroid is playing dead. If you have a thyroid disorder, an acupuncture visit may be in order. Come visit me, your primary care physician, Erica Olstein, at A Better You Healthcare. Call me at 352-615-5566.
That was the sound of a tree falling. It could be your tree. You're going to have it trimmed, but never got around to calling Pride Tree Service. It could have fallen in a field, and now all you have to do is call Pride Tree Service, and they'll have it quickly out of the way for a great price. But don't wait until the tree falls. It may not fall in the field. It may hit your car, your house, or worse. So call Pride Tree Service today and avoid all those headaches before they happen. Pride Tree Service, 572-2510. That's 572-2510.
If you or a loved one is suffering with knee, shoulder, neck or back pain, plantar fasciitis, peripheral neuropathy, and even tennis elbow, and would like to learn about how there are treatments that may benefit you, go to drjuanyordan.com, then listen in on the first and third Thursday at 10 a.m. and hear from health professionals doing these treatments and patients who have benefited from them. First and third Thursdays, 10 a.m. Next Generation MD, right here on The Source.
Career Source Citrus Levy Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first and third Wednesday of each month at 9:30 a.m. to Career Source Citrus